Welcome, boys and girls, to this segment of Painting with Miss Guillory. Today we are going to do a sailboat, and I'm going to show you how to draw it in this segment, and be looking for segment number 2 on the sailboat because I'll be showing you how to paint it. So, boys and girls, you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. So I'm going to wait until you get that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so hopefully you've got your supplies. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, Miss Guillory always uses a Sharpie so you can be able to see it. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put our sailboat close to the bottom of our paper. So we're going to start with a line. And you really need to think about how big or how small you'd like your sailboat to be. So I've got my line, and I'm going to go ahead and I'd like it to be a sharp point. So I'm going to put my pencil right here, and I'm going to go in just like that. Now this is going to be our front of our sailboat. Back here is the back, and not so sharp. I'm going to go a little bit down, just like that. Alrighty, I'm going to connect it on the bottom, those two lines. I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 portholes, one there and one there. Alrighty, boys and girls. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw very tall, and I'm going to put a little ball at the very top. I'm going to start with my first sail. It's going to be on my left. It's going to look like a triangle, just like that. Right underneath that triangle, I'm going to do a rectangle right at the very top of the boat. Just a little triangle there. Right above where my 2 portholes are, I'm going to go ahead and draw a line that starts from the point of the front of the boat. It touches the top of the first porthole, and it touches the second one, and I take it all the way over to the end of the boat. I'm also going to do a little banister right up here. I bring it down to touch the top of the boat. I'm going to do another line that follows right through, that goes to the point of the front of the boat, and then I'm going to do some little railings, and I make sure that my railings are very close together, and then I separate, close together, I separate, close together. Alrighty, we need another sail on the right hand side. So I am going to pretend that it's very gusting. So I do my V, but then I'm going to want to do another one to kind of follow it along, to pretend it's a squiggly line, just to pretend that the wind is going through it. Then I want a line that goes from there all the way down to the bottom. Now it's rough at sea, boys and girls, rough at sea. As you can tell, the sails are going. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the life ring at the back of the boat, and I'm going to do a little circle right in the middle. So what I did is I did a big circle and then a smaller one, and that's my life ring. You can do some curvy lines on it if you would like, or if you'd like, you can also write the letters SOS on them. Also, since this is the front of the boat and we're going through the waves, we want it to look like there's water. So we're going to do little loops at the front where it's connecting to the water, and then rough seas. Just like that, boys and girls. Now, if you would like to add some more detail, you can. But if you plan to paint this sailboat on our next session with Painting with Miss Guillory, you can leave it like it is, and I can show you some tricks on what to add to our sailboat without having to draw it. Just paint it in. Always sign your artwork and date it. And that is our sailboat for today. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining Painting with Miss Guillory.